We are live.
Welcome to the August edition of Sketchbook Livestream. My name is Eric Talbot. We're here with John Wayshak, and we have another show for you tonight. We're going to be here for a couple hours, drawing and talking with our guest. If you draw with us, which we highly encourage, please send stuff in. We'll shoot for around 8:30 to get stuff emailed into us, and we'll try to get that on screen. I will say we do not have Eli with us tonight. If you're familiar with the show, we usually have somebody helping us out in the background. So we're going to run this one alone tonight, and like we started a year ago.
Yeah.
So how you doing, John?
Good, man. Good. And I'll be running things tonight. So if there are any problems, you blame it on me, not Eric. Eric's just the host. I'm technical support today. All right.
All right, let's get into it, man. Let's talk to our guest tonight. Is a musician. He's a tattooer. He's just an all-around amazing artist. Everything he posts, everything he's sent in to the show, I should say that we found him through the show. He was submitting stuff early on, and every time he submitted stuff, we were so blown away by this stuff. So yeah, we're gonna have We're going to have Mr. Dist join us tonight. Sorry about that. Welcome, dude. Glad to have you on the show.
Yeah. Thank you. And thank you for following along on the show, because I believe you've been doing sketches with us since the beginning. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think I've seen almost every show live. So
was it the Kenan show? Like you remember that was our first show, but we had a little trouble getting that one on, as I remember. So
yeah, sometimes I haven't stayed the whole time because it's nighttime here. So yeah.
Yeah. I thought about that when we were talking earlier, that once I found out your time zone, that you usually split a little early. Now I get it.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us and hanging out and staying up with us, man. We really appreciate it. We're excited to talk to you.
So. And we're supposed to we're to refer to you as Henry, right? Not Mr. Dist. Okay.
No, you can say Henry.
Is there a meaning behind Mr. Dist? Is it from something, or?
Yeah, it came from music, like a forum. I used to have it. It's like distortion pedal, just so you get the metal sound. That's where it comes from. And in Sweden, we say dist pedal.
Oh, really? Okay.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
So you don't tattoo, but you also play in a band. Let's talk about your band a little bit.
Yeah, we started, I think it's about 3 years ago or something. And it's some old friends of mine. We went to school, so I've known them for like 20 years, something. So they just wrote some new riffs and asked me to try it out, and then I sticked. I liked it. So
yeah. I was listening to the music today. It's very good.
Thank you.
Well done. Yeah. You have a new album coming out you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have about 10 or 11 songs. So right now we're just finishing some vocals and guitar solos, but the rest is recorded. So yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, did we mention the name of your band, or did we skip over that?
I don't know. It's Altered Rage.
Okay.
So yeah. It's like melodic death metal kind of, At the Gates, The Haunted kind of,
Cool. Should we play a little bit of it right now, or should we save that for later in the show?
It doesn't matter. Do it.
Let's do it while you're able. While you're not drawing, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No audio.
Oh, is there no audio?
Yeah.
Okay. See, my first mistake for the day.
Where's Eli?
All right, so we will go back.
You should check it out anyway. Everybody knows how to find that stuff. You should check it out.
Sorry, Henry.
No worries.
Okay.
Earlier, you were saying that you guys are producing it all yourself. You're doing everything on this project, correct?
Yeah. It's our singer, and he's playing guitar as well. He has a music studio, so he's working as an engineer as well. So
That's really
he's
good.
yeah. So we have like all the recording stuff for recording drums, and yeah, he mixes and masters everything, and yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
And I
Do you
can
like?
today it's so easy to record, so I can record my solos from home and just send the files,
Oh,
and
no kidding.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Do you
so
like the control of all that? Do you like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm writing solos, then if I sit alone and just like get the inspiration one day, I can just record it. So
Right.
I don't have the time pressure to, like, when you go to studio, you know it costs a lot of money and you
Yeah,
have to
spending
nail it.
money every
Yeah,
minute.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
So that clip I just played that nobody could hear except for me.
yeah, yeah.
So you did that did you guys do that together in the studio, or did you do that at home and then you guys assembled it later?
Yeah, like the music video itself, we recorded ourselves. So it's actually with that small camera in the background. It's a
Uh-huh.
Fujifilm. We used that on a gimbal, and my girlfriend filmed everything, and then I edit the video, and yeah,
DIY.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean
that-
that's the
yeah,
definition of it, man.
yeah,
So
yeah. So all
but
the videos we made ourselves. So yeah,
okay, but in terms of the recording of the records, like you
yeah,
guys go into a studio or you guys just record your parts at home and then kind of put it together later? The
yeah.
actual
We recorded the drums and the bass and the vocals and stuff at our singer because he has the studio.
Oh,
Basically,
okay.
at home, yeah. But I can record my parts at home. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
That's not bad, man. Cool.
yeah,
Back in the day, you had to have a 4-track recorder
yeah,
to make music
yeah,
by yourself, and it was not that easy. It was kind of crazy. I
yeah,
always wanted one, but I never ended up owning one. I just had access to one, and it was super fun though.
yeah.
I love making music, even though I'm not very good at it. But
That's the way. That is the best way to learn. To like
yeah,
when you hear your own mistakes all the time, and then you
yeah,
get.
yeah. So
Yeah.
what? So were you a musician first, an artist first? Were you like what? Where'd
I
you
don't
come
know.
from?
I think I always been drawing all my life.
Hmm.
And my grandma, she used to do some landscape paintings and sell like commissions. So early on, I remember sitting next to my grandma and just painting. She was doing commissions, and she gave me some oil color paints, and yeah. So I always had the support since I was a kid. So yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Starting with oils too, as a
yeah,
little kid. That must have been fun.
yeah. But
Making a
then,
mess.
yeah, as a teenager, painted graffiti, and then I went over to airbrushing, doing like custom paints for motorcycles, helmets, and all that
Okay.
kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the imagery tracks. What
Mm.
was your like artistic influence, like other than your grandmother, like starting you on the path? Like what were you looking at? Were you a
Yeah.
comic guy? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
where'd you get the kind
I
of
think it was comics and metal records, like old vinyls, like Iron Maiden covers. I loved them when I
yeah,
was a kid.
yeah,
So I can just
yeah.
sit and yeah, look at them all the time. And then yeah, some
Is that
comics.
your singer? Is that your singer right there?
Yeah.
Tobias? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
okay. He's with us.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Iron Maiden.
Yeah, Iron Maiden covers and all this, yeah, metal covers. I always loved them when I was a kid.
All right.
So yeah, and then some comics, of course. I remember old Conan comics,
Oh
like
yeah.
the black and white, like the inked ones. I
Yeah.
really loved that when I was a kid.
Like the magazine Savage Sword of Conan, or like the early
Mm.
Barry Windsor Smith.
Yeah, I don't really know like the difference. I just remember
Right.
getting those magazines.
Yeah, it was
Like
probably what was that? The late
Savage
70s?
Sword.
Yeah,
70s. Yeah.
yeah. Me
I
too.
think
I
it's,
love that stuff.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
did you want to be a comic book artist, or did you want to be an illustrator, or was it even that thought out, or Did you know you wanted to go right to tattooing, or?
Now tattooing came way later.
Okay.
I was before that I wanted to paint, like doing paintings. I went to some art schools, but I dropped off because that was not for me.
Mm.
They just wanted the idea was the most important, not how to learn like the basics or whatever, anatomy and all this. So I got a little bit pissed off almost at my teachers because they were I could like put the first layer on a painting, like the underpainting, and they were like, leave it, it's perfect. And I was like, I haven't barely started, but they're like, yeah, but now is the it feels right. But
Yeah, I think we all fought our teachers at some point, you know.
yeah. So
It wasn't,
I went to some art schools, but I dropped off.
Yeah.
So
very,
self-taught.
very contemporary kind of art, right?
Yeah, they wanted us to do like installations and all this other stuff, and not drawing or painting or mixing colors or color theory. And I think it's the Swedish way. So I think it's better if you go to like Poland or Italy or whatever to study art.
So like Eric said, you're basically self-taught, I guess. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
With music too? Like, did you like pick up a guitar and just kind of fiddle with it and figure it out? Do you have any guitar teachers? Or
I had some lessons in the early days, like 2-3 years, just learning like the blues stuff and all this. Yeah. But it kicked in when I started like high school. Then I started playing, like really practicing.
Yeah.
So I practiced like 8 hours a day if I could.
You playing with people or by yourself at that point?
I played with some friends as well. So
I think that's what usually makes a guitar player or bass player or anything. Like you have to play with people when you're younger because you know the motivation stage. You have to figure out how to riff off stuff with each other. It's good.
Yeah, it's always good. And just learn to work with people.
Yeah,
because different or some people maybe have bigger egos or whatever, and just learn. It's a team, so.
Yep, I agree.
That's why I can't be in a band. I can't work with that many people. It's not for me, man. And I have no musical talent either.
Yeah. So time-wise, how do you break up the time between music, tattooing? Do you do any commission work? Do you like you know what I'm saying? Like, are you paid for tattooing? Is that your artistic kind of financial output? Or do you do like commission work for anybody?
No, I do. I can sell a few paintings here and there, but it's not much.
Right.
It was like for a while I could sell a little bit, but then I think the economy in Europe went down like the last few years.
Okay.
So I haven't been selling that much lately, and but it's tattooing. That's my main job.
Right.
So
yeah. Cool. Do you want to jump into art mode and we'll keep talking about, we'll get into tattooing because I'm curious about your tattoo history now.
Yeah.
Because my connection to tattooing.
Sure.
You guys ready to draw?
Should we show some of Henry's artwork?
Yeah, we can do that first.
For those who are.
We should actually, because you're going to be drawing soon. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing.
That's insane. How long does something like that take?
I think that was about 6 or 7 sessions, like between 5 and 6 hour session, like per session. So quite some time.
I really like the negative flow under the eyes because most people will like seal that off. That's a great piece, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's amazing that your clients will just let you, I guess, do whatever you want with is that fair to say? Or
they usually come with like a basic idea, and then I just go. A lot of it is freehand as well, so I don't have a sketch before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
wow.
That back piece, I had a rough sketch just for the face, and and then we freehanded everything.
Oh,
So you
wow.
just draw with Sharpie and then
Yeah.
build it from there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to cut in real quick. Somebody's asking where to send any art. Do you have that link, John? So there we go. Sketchbook livestream at gmail.com. If you draw with us, send that in. We'll look at that stuff around 8:30 and try to throw some up on the screen. So please draw with us. So did you start out with stencils and work into, because you must have, right? Most people start that way. You don't start freehand, did you?
No, and I really did it the old school way. So it was like lettering and flowers and, well, really basic stuff. And yeah, just learned to pull a good line. And yeah.
Right. How long have you been tattooing?
It's like 18 years now.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, man, that's amazing. That's my big thing with tattooing is I started so late. I don't see myself ever getting 18 years, and so I'm always envious and impressed. You really got some nice stuff going, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I have no idea how you do that kind of shading. That's insane.
It's like layering almost. So
is it really?
Yeah. So you can. Usually I have three, like one clean black, and then I have one that's mixed with 50-50 water, and then I have a super light, just maybe usually I don't touch that much, but it's like a medium gray wash, and you can just layer it a few times. So
like 3 caps? Are you not laying out like a drop system? Or are you just using?
No. I eyeball it pretty much.
So you're laying out like 3 caps and you're building off there. You just got like wow. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. I used to have like 6 cups or something, but it didn't make any sense for me.
Right. So you laying in all the blacks first? Are you working dark to light? Build out that way?
Yeah, usually I start with the blacks, or I try to have like certain areas. Like in this piece, I would start with the mouth area and really try to push the blacks, and then start like with the lighter. Go lighter.
Okay, so for the tattooers out there, so what are you doing? You using like a mag to block in your blacks and build out? What's your like go-to needle arrangement for all this?
Round shader a lot for the texture. So it's like a 9 round shader.
All right.
Usually between 7, 9, and 11. That's my go-to.
Just round shaders?
Yeah, and then I use 15 mag.
Okay.
I really like the bug pin from Cheyenne stuff. So yeah, that's a mix of acrylic and airbrush. So I did like an underpainting with normal acrylics, and then I painted a little bit with the airbrush on top of it.
Wow.
Are these paintings for a gallery showing or anything like that? Or are you just painting just to paint?
Right now I'm just painting.
Okay.
So, yeah. And usually I do it more in the winter time because the summer is so short here. I don't want to sit inside and paint.
Wait, how long is the summer over there?
It's basically like 3 months, I would say. Summer.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I thought we had it bad. Man, it's beautiful.
Yeah, this one's crazy. I think I saw this is oil, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you normally paint in oils?
Yeah, I prefer oil if I'm gonna paint. Yeah. But then sometimes I use acrylic first, just because it's faster, and then I go on top of it with oils.
How large is this piece?
That's not the big one. It's maybe A3, so it's pretty small.
Yeah, you can see the tubes. You can see the tubes below it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, jeez. I've been wanting to paint small for some of my stuff lately, and it's just not working. I'm trying to do it to save time, but man, you can do it, man. I wish I could paint small.
I love that one. That's your watercolor stuff, right?
Yeah. I just
any highlighting on that? Do you bringing any gouache in, or is that just paper highlights?
I think that one, it's just paper highlights on that one.
Yeah, that's impressive. Wow.
And you said you just started messing around with watercolor?
Yeah, I tried a little bit, like maybe 10 years ago or something, but
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I didn't find this way back then. But now, yeah, I've been just messing around with it and trying different, papers and colors, and yeah.
That's my go-to.
Yeah.
I'm not a like acrylic painter. My thing's wet media.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Do you so on something like this, do you approach it the same way you approach tattooing, or is it a totally different approach? Like,
It's totally different, I think. It's so much looser, and I let the water and like the brush do a lot of the work, and I just see it's like happy accidents more. If with tattooing, you have to be precise all the time, so this is a
Okay.
way to just be loose.
Tattooing is really slow process too. So
Yeah.
making a piece like that is definitely. But you don't approach it with like a working dark to light like you do with tattooing. Do you approach it that way? Do you find any overlap at all?
Yeah, I think I start really light on the watercolors, so I wet the paper a lot, and then I
Yeah,
go
me too.
with just light colors and see what happens, and then I tightening it up all the dark parts. It's like the last step. I go in with the darks.
So you're soaking the paper and just painting on wet paper. You're not.
Yeah, almost. And maybe I save the highlight area, like on the nose on that one. I would say save it so it's dry.
Right.
So I try to work like the big areas, like the forehead and the background really loosely.
Cool.
cool.
So
And
that's your pen stuff.
Yeah, and that's something I just started enjoying last summer again. Because I've been drawing a lot of digital stuff as well, but since AI is starting to take over the world, I was like, no, I don't want to do more digital stuff now.
Right.
So pen and ink's a new thing for you, or you just recently got back into it?
Yeah, I used to draw a lot with pen and ink when I was like young, but then I haven't been messing around that much. So
Okay.
basically, last summer I really like honed in on it and tried to see what inks I like, and experimenting with that. So
I mean, it's great. I never would have thought you just kind of picked it back up again. I figured you've been doing it for a while.
yeah.
Cool.
Are you penciling or are you just going in with a pen?
Usually I do a super quick pencil first, just to get some basic shapes, and then I just go. I'm starting to use more the brush pen, so I'm using the Pentel Pocket brush.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Cool. Do you use that, John? Do you ever use that, or do you?
No, I can't get it to hold the point. I'm too abusive to my materials.
Yeah.
I
don't love it either as much as everybody else does, but
I think you have to have a light touch. But well, let's get drawing, right?
Yeah. All right, man.
Cool.
All right, let's switch over. You gotta shout out your shirt, John.
I got this T-shirt. I'll switch your back.
All right.
Oh yeah, I got this T-shirt at Comic-Con.
You
Terada,
did?
From Terada,
Yeah. He's amazing, man.
My second time this year. I might become a thing where I just get a Terada T-shirt every time I go to San Diego.
Did you talk to him?
No, my friend picked it up for me this time. Last year I tried to talk to him. Funny enough, I'm kind of bad at talking to artists at shows.
Me too. All right. So what do you got there, Henry? What are you using?
Yeah, I'm using just 6B pens. Is this lead?
Oh yeah, like a lead holder.
Yeah, that's it. And then I think the paper is Talons. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Talons, like royal talons, or?
Yeah.
They make paper? I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, they make
Talent.
sketchbooks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Art creation. Yeah. It says in the back.
Oh, my ink was open. There's a little thing to learn. Oh, and I'm dripping right on the art. All right. I'm going to do the John method tonight. I'm going to have ink all over my hands.
Just roll with it, man.
I will. I'm going to have to spray my piece so that I can move that paint around. All right. Let's see what we're doing here.
Yeah, I'm just doodling again today. I don't know. I've been into it lately.
Just free sketching with the pen.
Yeah, I mean, probably shouldn't say this. Everything's like like everything art wise is like frustrating me lately. So these are like very like just stress relieving, like simple things to do, and I really enjoy it.
Oh, that's good. Henry, when you're gonna like draw to just to enjoy drawing, what's your go-to? Is it the sketchbook? Do you what's your like
Yeah, it's
relaxation drawing?
Just a brush pen, I think.
Right.
Just straight ink lately. And yeah, and a little bit smaller. Usually I don't draw this like A4. I prefer the A or the size smaller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just
See,
when I'm relaxed.
I'm all about the bigger sketchbooks as I get older. Like I can't really get comfortable with the smaller stuff. So
yeah. Yeah, usually I'm in the couch when I'm drawing, having the TV on in the background, and yeah.
All right.
I need to do that. I know so many artists that do that because like I spend my entire life in the studio. So everybody tells me like, dude, just go and like draw on the couch. And
yeah,
I need to do that, man. Do you feel like a lot of your recreational drawing is done that way?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I'm sitting at the studio tattooing and being in this bright light and all this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I get home, I want to be in the couch, just relaxed and draw. And that's usually how I do all the client sketches, whatever. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you tattoo, what's like a regular tattoo schedule for you?
Usually I start at 12 and then tattoo until like 6 o'clock or something. So a 6-hour session, that's normal.
Yeah.
And of course, if somebody's traveling and have a long travel, sometimes you have to add a few hours, but yeah.
Right. How long have you? Oh, we already talked about that. So how'd you get into tattooing? Like, where'd that all come from? Like,
I used to do some airbrushing, and there was an old friend who owned a tattoo shop, and I needed a place where I could paint, and he had a back room that I could borrow. So I was doing airbrush work at the tattoo shop and helping out a little bit at the shop, and my friend was an apprentice as well. So, and back then we were a bit younger, so we wanted to go out and party and stuff. So I could help him clean the shop and soldering needles and doing all the old school stuff. So yeah, then
so not with the intent to actually tattoo, just to like help out.
Yeah, and then after maybe a year or something, I saw them earning money, and I didn't earn that good. So yeah, I wanted to try it out, and luckily I got a spot after a while. It was a little bit of drama around it that I maybe don't have to talk about here, but I got this apprenticeship in the end. So and it was the same shop where I tattooed for all the years until now when I opened my new place.
So yeah, I don't know if we've talked about it. We talked off camera, but you have a shop, Throne Tattoo. Yeah. How's being a shop owner feel?
It feels fantastic. It's so nice to have your own place, and it's a private shop, so I can really do whatever I want over there. So I can do some painting, and I have some guitars there if I just want to sit and noodle after work and relax. And yeah.
Is it just you? Do you have anybody
Yeah.
else working with you? Yeah.
No, I'm alone. So it's a small shop. So,
Right.
but it's nice. It's in the center of the city and a nice street where it is. And yeah,
That's good, man. Congratulations on that.
thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
good.
I just moved to a new shop that I have. I came from like an open floor plan. The shop I worked at was the only shop I ever worked at too. And now I'm in a place, Vellum Tattoo, where we all have our own rooms. So it's more of like a studio vibe where I have a drawing table. I can tattoo in there. There's actually room to oil paint. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
A great situation.
How long have you been tattooing?
6 years.
All right.
Yeah. Started late,
Yeah.
but I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping to tattoo somebody at Richmond when I do the tattoo convention. I don't want to be a tattoo artist, by the way, but I don't think I have the patience for it. But I just want to see what it feels like. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about having to touch somebody and like work on their skin, but it'll be an interesting experience, I
Who are you
think.
going to tattoo? Who is it?
Oh, well, years ago, this one guy said like if I come back, he'll let me do it. It's like do something small on his legs. So he might have changed his mind. So we'll see. I'll
Yeah.
find out when I get there.
You can't really get a feel for what tattooing's all about with one little tattoo. So I'm just going to put that out there. You should, if you
Okay.
love it, you should explore it. I'd love to see what you would do.
But what do they call the pen? You know what I'm talking about? The pen. I probably sound like an idiot right now.
No. Like there's a lot of different pen machines out there now.
But it looks like a pen. It's not like the old style.
Yeah, everybody makes a pen machine now. Most.
Oh,
most
really?
people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah,
an inline. Yeah.
Okay. Because my friend says it's pretty close to drawing. Do you think that's true or?
Yeah, I think so. When you get it down, like the technique,
Yeah.
it's
You got to get there first. That's the problem. It's so foreign, and there's so much coming at you when you first pick, because you're not just dealing with your hand movements that you're used to. You're dealing with skin and dealing with how the needle is not really like a pen or anything you will have ever used, I don't think. So there's just so many different things coming at you that you just don't like ease in. Like your artistic ability doesn't really carry you. Would you say that, Henry?
yeah.
Really?
There's some like usually it's I would say it's the skin quality of the client that's how do you say it? You can feel it on the skin, like, okay, how much detail can I push on this skin? Because some people
Like
have
feedback.
really so it's a little bit limiting, and then there's some rules like just to make it long lasting and all this. So
right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna blur, right? There's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then if you have a really good technique and the client skin, if they take well care of the tattoo, it's gonna last so much better.
Yeah.
So
you can kind of tell how healthy a person is, by their skin too. So like,
yes, yeah.
Usually somebody that drinks a lot of water, hydrates a lot, their skin's awesome.
Yeah.
So does do the black stay? Is there any way to have black stay black, or does it just eventually turn gray, like no matter what you do?
I would say it's always gonna lighten up.
Okay.
Right.
Because it's like when it heals, you're gonna get the first layer of the skin is gonna cover like because the skin is not translucent, like, so the top layer is gonna take away some of the black or saturation.
And everybody's skin is different. You'll have like people who heal really well and it might sit really nice. Some people have, skin that the it depends on where they're at too.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, there's limitations, but what you realize at some point is, you have to forget what stuff looks like and sits like on paper, and you start working within the limitations of the skin, I would say. So, I mean, that's what I'm like at a point now where I'm, trying to understand longevity of my tattoos, and I'm trying to make adjustments based on what I'm seeing come back. That's maybe 2 years old, 3 years old, and until you get that, I mean, you can look at other people's stuff, but you kind of have to start seeing that, and you have to take all that into account. But,
Yeah.
and I think most people generally understand what they're getting into. There's with social media and Photoshop and all the filters that phones have on them now, there's a whole thing going on where people will just filter the shit out of their tattoos.
Yeah.
And it builds like an unrealistic expectation with the client that, that I don't know, that is going to somehow stay that way. It's not. It just isn't, no matter how good the artist is. So
Yeah.
Man, I got to figure out what to do with these dots. I'm going to paint them. I'm going to paint them out. They're just a little too weird. I'll work with it. So, go ahead.
Henry, I was just going to ask, Henry, what were some of your favorite comic books? Because you did mention comic books being an influence. Like, are there any artists or even comic books that influenced your style now, or is your tattoos style like totally outside of comics and that kind of influence?
Yeah, I think it's outside of comics because I haven't been reading comics like. I read a lot of comics when I was a kid, but then I went to my first Comic-Con last year.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was in Belgium, and they had like a tattoo show as well in the same. So it was cool.
They're merging here now too.
Yeah, but lately I've been watching like David Finch, his live streams and all this. I've been following him for a few years, so I really like his inking and
Yeah, no, David has a great stream for sure.
Yeah.
So what does influence in terms of your tattoos, your skulls, and things like that?
Yeah.
What are some of your big influences? What helped you develop that style, I guess?
Basically, like I would say album covers. They still like they are important to me. And then it's Beksinski, the painter, and so it's a lot of painters. And I really always liked classical paintings like Rembrandt and this older stuff. Like it's basically because it's so technical, I think, and they knew what they were doing back then.
Yeah, Rembrandt is something that when I saw the Rembrandts, I think it was Amsterdam. No, was it Amsterdam? Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I saw the Rembrandts, it really is something to see in person because you cannot understand Rembrandt from the books. Like the books don't capture the texture or the feel of those paintings.
Yeah.
You have to see them in person, and once you do, you'll realize there's just like no other, like that,
Yeah. Yeah, I really like those painters, and I think just the shadows and stuff, or how they painted light, or especially Rembrandt, how he painted, light and darkness. So it's inspired me since I was like a teenager or something.
Like on that oil painting you did, do you do that old I forget what it's called, that old style where you do like either the burnt umber or the black underpainting, and you do like layers of glazing over it to bring the color out? Do you do that technique?
Yeah, usually I start with burnt umber or like a base layer. So it's almost like a monochromatic sketch underneath. So I decide where the light is and the bigger shapes. And then I layer a lot.
Do you make that sketch fairly complete and then you just like glaze, do like thin glazes like you're tinting it, or is it kind of a mixture of both?
It's like I glaze in the end. It's like the finishing touch, but I paint quite thinly after the first layers because I want the texture underneath. And then, I like to glaze on top of that just to make the smoother transitions, and it makes the paint glow a little bit. If you have let's say you paint something almost white and then you go over with a transparent color, it's gonna look like, it's glowing more. And that's why I like oils more than acrylics, because acrylics can easily look a little bit flat, I think.
Acrylics are very flat, man. I still paint in acrylic. It's my one of my big source of frustration these days. You know?
But it's quite cool sometimes if you just paint acrylics, make the whole painting, you finish it in black and white or grayscale, and then you just glaze it with oils. And then that's a cool technique as well. So you're basically coloring it with oils.
I've never used oils very much. I've never embraced it. I've always fought with it, and I'm trying with the new shop. We have oil painters in there, and I'm trying to embrace it, and I'm trying to learn. It's just like time is the biggest problem. I think I've spent one day just messing with it. And, it's a lot, but I love it.
I mean, you never want to go too thick, right? Like because then it takes too long to dry. Like that's always argument. People go like, "Oh, it takes too long to dry," but if you approach it in a certain way and not too thick, it's actually not that big of a deal, right?
Yeah. And I use this liquid, the medium.
Oh, you use liquid?
So it dries so much faster. So usually it's already dried the next day for me, so I can paint.
Yeah, I hope you're not doing that in your bedroom, man.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah,
built different in Sweden, John.
I guess so, man. When I was younger, man, my whole apartment used to smell like liquid, and I used to use Galkid too. I don't know how I survived through all that.
Yeah.
Marilyn, I understand you're asking for Henry to flip it, but I think at the moment
maybe I can do it. Because I have this one setting on the computer. Maybe I can try.
Okay, he's gonna try it. Okay. Yeah.
No, it didn't work.
Okay. Well, sorry, Marilyn, but hopefully you can still enjoy it. And we have the email up again if you want to send your sketches in. I think some people have sent it in already.
Yeah, we're getting a few.
Yeah.
I'll just keep sending them, but we'll shoot for around 8:30 to get stuff in. So if you're drawing with us, try to send, even if it's not done. The whole point of the show is sketchbooks anyway. So making messes. So
because I'm going to do my spiel about that. You know, sketchbooks, including mine, my stupid myopia one with finished sketches in it. Those are not sketchbooks. Sketchbooks that you don't have to finish anything. They should be loose. They should be rough.
Right.
I think sometimes people get the wrong idea seeing what artists, including myself, post.
I kind of got on a kick with like, does a sketchbook have to be bound? Because I see sketchbooks as, there's like a physical sketchbook where you have this book that nothing gets torn out and you draw and you learn from it. But there's also a sketchbook style. Like what I do on a regular basis is sometimes I'll use 2 or 3 different watercolor pads, and I call them sketchbooks, even though I'm tearing them out because, because they don't make really like a great sketchbook for arches, for the paper that I want to use. So I don't think the term has to literally be in a book. So I guess that's what I'm getting at.
Got to make your own.
What paper are you using?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm using Strathmore. I'm using this, which I don't normally use, but I got this book really cheap at a store for like $3, and it was discontinued. It's Strathmore 400. So okay. I'm experimenting. I've been trying to use better watercolor paper. When we had Tony Sandoval on the show, I was just kind of, it doesn't matter what kind of paper you use, but watching him work and watching the results he gets from arches made me rethink all that. So now I'm experimenting and, trying to use different kinds of paper. So
you just need cotton paper. Makes all the difference for watercolor.
Use cotton paper?
Yeah, with that's what you're paying for, the expensive ones. So like that Strathmore one you did, I don't know if there's like a lot of, I think it's cotton in it. But you get like one that the arches is like 100% or whatever, and that's what makes the color spread so easily. So watercolors, it's weird. Like pen and ink, you can draw on any surface. Paint like acrylic oil, you can paint on any surface as long as you gesso it. But watercolor, you spend more money on paper. It helps you, not all the time, but most of the time.
Yeah, I kind of think like, I don't know. It depends on your approach too, Like my big issue with like the really nice watercolor paper with the pen nibs is it doesn't exactly flow the way I'm used to, but I kind of start getting into the accidents or whatever, the way the pen will catch and move around. I don't know. So like maybe I'm agreeing with you. I don't know. Who do we got in here tonight? We got Jeff Whitty's in. We got a Raptor Laser. He's my tattoo artist, Henry. You should check out his stuff. Ukulele. We got a bunch of people in. Send drawings in, everybody.
Yes, please do.
Somebody, Ukulele, said, like Paul Booth, so good. He must be referring to your stuff, your tattoo stuff. If anybody knows who Paul Booth is. Were you a big fan of him? Like, where did the style come from?
Yeah, I remember when I started out, when I saw his stuff, it was a classic already back then.
Right.
So yeah, he was one of the first really doing the darker stuff in tattooing, I think. Right. That freed it up in a way. Yeah,
he had big clients too. He was tattooing like Slayer and people like that too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the shop in New York, right? Was it New York?
He still do, I think. I'm not sure.
Long time ago, I went to that shop. It was pretty crazy.
Oh, you did?
Pretty rad. Yeah, like I can't remember why. Did I do an art show there? Something. There's some reason why I was there, but it was.
Did you meet him? Did you spend time with him? What?
I think I just met him like briefly. He was a nice guy, and the shop was pretty crazy. It was pretty nice shop.
Yeah. He was at the show this past weekend that I was at. What other tattoo influences, Henry? Like, so here's a question. Let's type this question. Mm-hmm. So when you first started, what did you tattoo? What style did you start out doing? Traditional, like when you were learning, what was the evolution of your tattooing?
Basically, it was whatever walked in the door. If I could do it, I tried. So it was like a lot of failures as well, of course. And it was like if somebody wanted a Japanese dragon, I didn't know how to draw one, but I could take the job, and then I went home and studied my ass off and tried to learn how to draw a dragon, or whatever, if it was a koi fish or But then it was a lot of realism, like portraits and that kind of stuff, like realistic black and gray.
Right.
So we call them like football tattoos with all the angels and the statues. Yeah.
I like that, football tattoos.
Yeah, because the European soccer players, they had those sleeves, so everybody wanted them. So
Right.
Do you watch that? Do you watch sports at all, like that kind of stuff?
no, not much.
Okay.
No.
I saw my first soccer game like a few weeks ago. Ever.
Oh.
I've never actually watched one before.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah. No, I don't watch it. Maybe a little bit of hockey when it's That's the only thing.
But you fish. You told me you fish.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you guys. I've never been fishing.
You were pike fishing when I first started talking to you about the show, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were,
Yeah.
out somewhere pike fishing. Yeah. So my buddy Raptor Laser, he got me into fishing.
Yeah.
So all about fishing.
Yeah, it's nice. I've been fishing my whole life, and because my relatives are from northern Finland, so yeah, we used to go up there every summer with the family, and we were out fishing, and yeah, just camping outside and doing all that kind of stuff.
Is that a Swedish thing, being outdoors a lot? I mean, is that like
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. We had a question. Oh no, do we? Matt Raptor Laser, pike are his favorite. He turned me. I caught my first pike with him. What was it? 3 years ago, and then I haven't caught one since. And it kind of spoiled me a little bit because pike are just so awesome to catch. So,
Yeah, they're fun.
You guys eat them?
No,
not
like,
pike.
okay.
Yeah.
no.
We fish for striper, and we'll Matt will catch striper with my buddy Matt. And like we've caught fish and gone home and made fish tacos. Well, he did, not me. So
Okay.
That's nice.
But on average, no, I don't.
Yeah, I really like fly fishing, but then I have to travel up north to do it. So it was some years ago. I was fly fishing more, but I haven't done it lately.
Do you travel around Europe quite a bit, or do you just kind of stay where you are?
I used to travel much more before COVID, and then after COVID, I don't know. It feels like business been going down in whole Europe, so it's been harder to travel and earn money. So it's
like the tattoo industry in general, or just
yeah.
I think it's
there's so many shops now, and it's become so easy to get into the business. So I think it's a little bit overcrowded at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's like I think it's kind of worldwide. It's the same.
I think so.
You know.
Oh, really? So I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, when I started, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 shops in our town. Now I don't know how many, maybe 15 shops, 20 shops. So yeah, it's a big difference.
And then is it what town is it?
Örebro. So it's in the middle of Sweden, between Stockholm and Gothenburg. Like
so is that like a big city, or?
No, it's a medium size, being a Swedish city. So it's like 380,000 people or something. So it's 20, not big.
And 20 shops, you said?
Yeah.
That's a lot of shops for that amount of people.
Yeah.
So what's your clientele base? Do you have a lot of travelers? You have you have a lot of repeat clients doing big projects? Seems like it when I look at your stuff. So.
Yeah, that's usually how it works. It's like bigger projects, and clients from mainly like mid Sweden area. So I don't have much from my hometown anymore. No. So usually they travel from like Stockholm and then a few of them fly in from Europe, Germany, and
So was it stressful opening the shop? Did you do it to just you needed it to like?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a long time, and then there was a situation at the shop, so we decided to close the old shop. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
So do you is it set up where you could do art in there as well? Do you do art at home? Like what's your art output kind of?
Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of painting at the shop, but yeah, usually I do it mostly at home. But my plan is to buy a bigger easel so I can do some oil painting at the shop instead of doing it at home, so I don't have to have the smell at home.
Yeah.
So
I think it's nice for clients to see the other kind of art as well. That's that's something that we have in the new shop that wasn't in the old shop. There's like I don't know, it just feels much more artistic in general, everything, you know, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff Whitty was saying a lot of European tattoo artists are visiting Asia. Have you thought about doing something like that?
Yeah, no, not really.
No.
I don't know. I love Asia. I've been to Thailand and stuff like 7 times or something, but just for holidays. So I love it over there. But yeah.
Hey Jeff, you're in Korea. Aren't you not supposed to be tattooing in Korea or something? There's something weird about tattooing in Korea, right? Answer that in the chat if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know a lot of people go to the States from Europe, but then you have to get the working visa and stuff, and it's quite expensive to apply for it.
Right.
So yeah, maybe I'll do it in the future.
Our guest Jenny from I guess beginning of the year, she's in the States right now, traveling around.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenny.
Yep.
Is she coming to Richmond? I got to ask her about that.
I don't know. I think she's out west right now.
Okay.
She's doing really good stuff right now. She is killing it. She's doing a lot of big drawn on stuff. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
So the way I'm working here, if anybody like normally when I do this kind of stuff, I have a hair dryer and I dry it as I go, which I can't do here. So it's kind of created this other style that I'm working with. But do you use hair dryers when you're working, Henry? Do you slow stuff down? And you too, John. You must use a hair dryer, right?
I use hair dryer all the time, man.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. But we had this heat wave here, so it's been drying so quick, anyways.
Yeah, so Jeff said it's not quite legal, and yeah, I thought so. It's not legal in Korea, but I guess it's not enforced. Yeah, because if you go into like a bathhouse or something like that, I think you're supposed to cover up, like completely cover up, like you can't show them or anything like that.
Yeah, I think it's in Japan as well. I had a client who was in Tokyo, I think, and he had to cover up his tattoos when he went to bathhouse.
Yeah.
And it was a lot because he had like the whole chest piece and full sleeves.
What you working on, John? What is that like?
Yeah, I'm using some like Japanese brush paper, and I'm using rice paper, I think, and I'm using like brush pens because I'm just looking to chill out, and I'm just trying to put some watercolor on it, and it's not working at all.
No, I think it is, man. I always love looking at your brushes, dude. They're mangled beyond belief. There's stuff I'd be like throwing away, and you're like killing it with this stuff. I'm gonna send you all my broken old brushes.
I'll take them.
It'll be like new for you.
The thing is, like, I destroy everything I have, like art wise. Like, I just I don't wash them for like days. Like the paint's cracking off of a lot of them, and I mean the ink brushes you have to be a little more careful with, but the rest of them you don't really have to. And these brush pens take a beating like you wouldn't believe. So, like, you never have to worry about these.
Yeah. That's cool, man. So kinetic and energy. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I wish my normal work went this fast, man.
Just make that your normal work.
I know. But Henry, you ever think about putting a book out, or have you put a book out before of your work?
No, I have never. But maybe now, because it feels like the last, I don't know, year or something, I haven't been drawing this much before. I think I'm in a peak right now, just drawing almost every day.
It's from the show, right? When you saw us doing the show, it kind of inspired you.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
No, I'm just guessing. I'm just making that up.
No, but it's like, yeah. And I think when I opened my own shop, it inspired me as well, just to push it a little bit. And there's some new energy coming.
Okay.
New environment. And,
I just assumed you were drawing all the time. It didn't occur to me like this was a I don't know. It didn't occur to me that this is I guess newer thing, for lack of saying.
Yeah. I used to, but I burnt out, like, I don't know, 2016. I burnt out really bad from tattooing. So I slowed down everything for a while, because I was tattooing every day, and then trying to play in bands and doing everything. It was too much.
That's a lot.
So
I realized pretty quickly tattooing isn't like that. It's not like any art form, but it's also, at least for me, it's getting better now. But in the first couple of years, a day of tattooing is not the same as a day of just sitting at the desk and drawing. It takes a lot out of you. It's like it can be emotionally draining, physically draining.
Yeah, and it depends on what placement you're tattooing. So you're doing a leg and you're sitting, and it's on the wrong side of you, and it hurts your back after a few years of that. And,
Did you find that the pen machine? All right, so let me back up. What do you use for tattoo machine?
I don't use the pen machines.
No, you don't. Okay.
No. I still use the machine with a cord, because I'm so used to the foot switch.
Yeah.
So I use a Cheyenne machine now. I used to work with the Injecta for many years, but I just bought a new Cheyenne machine.
Is it the Sol? Or?
Yeah, it's Solterra or something like that.
Okay. So you use a cord. See, that's what I was going to say. Yeah. My brief time with a cord, Raptor saying he got inspired by the show 100%. I love to see you should check out what he's been doing with his paintings, his gouache dinosaur paintings. Yeah. So like when I started tattooing, I never used a coil. It was just gone from the shop at that point. When I first started, it wasn't even available. And I started with an Edge X that had the offset and the cord and everything. And pretty quickly, the technology came, and the pen came out, and I started using the battery pen. And being older and already having back issues, getting rid of the cord was a big deal for me. Just because I'm not like, I'm not stretching for the foot switch. I'm not, I don't know. I can just move as I needed. So
for me, it's a balance thing. I don't know. I don't get comfortable with the pen machine. Yeah, it feels like I'm gonna drop it, or I want to turn it off. When I lift it from the skin, I want the machine to be off. I get so almost nervous if it runs all the time.
Yeah, Matt's like that too, and he uses a lot of color, so it makes sense. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's like if you start having back issues, I would, I'd almost say it's worth just toughing it out, because I think it makes a big difference. So
yeah.
Is that watercolor paper you said you just bought, Eric?
Yeah, it's just I didn't just buy it. I just found it. So I like the square nature of this pad. That's why I broke it out, because I noticed when I use bigger pads on the show, I don't have enough room for the camera spot here. So I broke this out to try it out today, and I don't mind it, but it's just like a Series 400 Strathmore paper. It doesn't have as much tooth as I've been loving the arches. Actually been using the rough arches, which really does not want to take pen, but how it dry, the way everything dries on is pretty awesome. So.
Henry, you have any favorite art materials, stuff you can't live without? Do you care?
Yeah, not really. It's like I found this paper I'm drawing on right now. I bought this when I was in Krakow, Poland. I started because it's red. My idea was to draw everything in red in it, but yeah, I didn't find any pens that I liked. So yeah, but I really like this paper for the pencil stuff.
It's a Royal Talons book. Which one is it? Is that the Art Station book?
Yeah. Art Creation. Yeah.
Art Creation. Yeah, I have those. It's kind of like a rougher moleskin paper.
Yeah, and it's a little bit thicker. Yeah.
Yeah, it has that nice cover texture. Yeah, I have a few of those. I wish they would make a bigger version of that, to be honest. But
okay.
Is Royal Talons tattoo ink? Is it tattoo ink, Royal Talons?
They used to use balance before.
Yeah, I'll show you. I have a bottle of it here. Yeah, people used to tattoo with this ink here.
Yeah. That's what I used when I started out.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No, and there's new ink laws in Europe, so we only. Yeah, and they started with that like 3 years ago. 3 years, I think. And it's been a mess because we weren't allowed to use anything else than those. They call it REACH colors, and it's been some of the colors been really bad. So, but I'm only using the blacks, and so it's fine for me.
Yeah.
I hear the color artists they hate it. So.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you use for ink? Oh, sorry.
I was going to say okay. So anybody who's a tattoo artist listening, I know nothing about tattoos, so this might be repetitive information for all of you guys. But so is Royal Talons like the best color kind of ink, but you can't really use it anymore?
No, but it was like I don't know. We used basically the same inks that they have. You have in the States, I think, like the same brands.
Mm-hmm.
But now they have to make the same brands, but the European way. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they put a bunch of regulations on them.
Yeah.
What is it? The regulations on how it's made and what's in it, right?
Yeah, and it has to have this label. And for us in Sweden, we only allowed to buy colors that are imported to Sweden that had Swedish labels on them. So even if it's a European color, let's say from Germany, I can't buy it from Germany. I need to buy it from a Swedish seller because we have to put it in the system so we can backtrack everything if something happens. So yeah.
How long has it been going on?
I think it came around after COVID, like 2000.
Right.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, something. It's been like 3-4 years now. Right. I'm not sure.
So what are you using for ink? What's your black ink?
I use Panthera.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been using Panthera for a lot of years. So
I just use Dynamic. It's what I started with. And
yeah, I used to use Dynamic before the law hit. So
right. Okay. Yeah, so Royal Talons, John, they make that black ink, but they weren't necessarily making tattoo ink. I could be wrong, but when I came in, it was a lot of other tattoo industry ink maker, like Eternal was a big one. But it's kind of mixing up now. There's other companies coming in that, but I also do not use color, so it's kind of I'm kind of can't really speak to it so much.
Yeah. It's always been Eternal in Sweden. I think that's been the main brand.
What is that Wayshap pen? It's just a water pen, right? That you've beat up.
No, these are just Pentel brush pens.
Oh, those. Okay. Yeah.
Basic stuff you get at Michael's. I've been using these for sketching. I don't use them for finished work. But for sketching, I've been using these for since I was 18, 19, whatever. You know, they last forever. You beat the hell out of them. They still work. So they're my favorite brush pens.
What's the ink in those things? Do you make sure that you get waterproof ink? Do you care about it, or you just kind of go with whatever?
No, because like I said, these are kind of like for sketching throwaway stuff, so I don't really care. The gray ones are pigmented. But these, I don't know what the color ones, I don't know what they are. I'm assuming they'll disappear at some point, you know. But no, they're great. They're great pens. I mean, I know a comic artist up here that uses them for a nationally syndicated comic strip. And he said he uses this mostly now, and he said it just makes them faster. They're really fast, really quick pens. Really, really detailed. Now I sound like I'm making a commercial, but anyway. They're
gotta get sponsored.
But anyway, they're good pens, man. And yeah, check them out. They're cheap. They last forever. They're nice.
Sorry, I'm doing Eli work right now, so I'm not paying full attention. But that does speak to, like, you know, make shit work, man. You don't need the best supplies to make it, you know.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess the only thing I would say, like, the stupid dip pens are still something you kind of need some quality with, you know, because those can be really frustrating, actually. And the cheaper and the shoddier they get, they actually become more frustrating, which is kind of what's been happening these days.
I avoid it because I bought all the old stuff. I haven't used a new dip pen in never. I've had the Esterbrook's for so long.
Yeah.
When people talk about the G Pen and they talk about, you know, I think even the Hunt 102s and all that, they're making them different. They're not the same as they were back in the day. Like Crockwell pens, they're such shit. You know, they're terrible.
The Hunt is not good anymore. I used the Hunt in basically throughout my 20s, and the Hunt now is garbage. I tried using it again the other day. They're workable, but they're not great. But even brushes have gotten poorer in quality. I thought I was making it up, but I've had numerous comic artists tell me the Windsor Series 7s are not as good. I had one person tell me that they buy a bunch of them just to get a few good ones.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I think it comes down to nobody uses this stuff anymore. So I think it's getting expensive for these places to produce them, you know.
Old curmudgeon comic artists. Henry, I think I saw you had some of those newer Raphael Kolinsky sables. They're like a synthetic sable. I don't know, I saw it on your table or maybe one of your photos.
I have no idea actually what they are. I just ordered.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
So I only had tried them a couple of times. So
yeah. So those brushes. Go ahead.
Yeah, I go back to the brush pen all the time.
Yeah. So those Raphaels, I found them when I was in Florida. I went to an art store George Pratt told me about, and they had these Raphael Kolinskys, which is kind of like if you use the Series 7 Winsor Newton, you either use that or use these Raphaels. And they had these synthetic kind of manufactured ones. And I bought some, and I was so excited about it because it's Raphael, and they're so bad. They're absolutely, they'd be fine for watercolor, but you can't ink with these things. It's just not going to happen. So,
yeah,
that was our Raphael sponsorship. Damn it.
Well, not really, because I got the 8801 or 8808, whatever it was. I think you gave me the email address, the store that was selling those again.
Right.
So I got one of those back, which I have been able to get for years. And I was thrilled until I realized my technique has moved on and I no longer need those brushes.
You know, that's interesting you say that, because like I baby all my expensive shit so much, and I use the cheap. So I have the 8404, which is pretty good brush, and then I have these weird Artist Loft green kind of striped ones, and I find I actually prefer to go to these now because I baby these so much I don't use it. So I think you're right. You just kind of adapt and go.
Yeah. I mean, I think your buddy's going to bed, man. It's getting too late. Thanks for dropping by, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Good night.
Singers.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Do you do any vocals too, or just guitar?
No, just guitar.
Yeah.
I don't have the guts to sing.
So what kind of metal do you like? Like what's a good record you heard recently that you can recommend to everybody?
Recently, I would say I've been listening a lot lately to In Morning. It's a Swedish band. Yeah, the latest album and the album before that I've been listening a lot to. Yeah.
And then what are some bands that are like you're real big on? We went over Maiden, right? Is there anything else? Or
Yeah, I grew up like, if we talk about the music, I think I was a Metallica and Megadeth kind of kid. That's what I really got me inspired when I was younger, and then I started listening a lot to Pantera and the classic bands, and then a lot of Swedish metal like In Flames and
Okay.
Oh, nice. My friend did the covers for In Flames.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Who was that?
Dave Korea. Is that the right band I'm thinking about? No, I'm trying.
Yeah.
No, I'm getting off. You know Dave Korea's work, Henry?
Yeah. I actually did one tattoo based on one of the album covers, but I did my take on his album.
Oh, did you really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's a dead crow or something.
Yeah, nice.
So I made my version of it.
That's rad, man.
Yeah.
I'm sending you stuff, John. But
somebody's recommending Down. I actually don't know Down, so I don't. I'm old, so.
It's Phil Anselmo from Pantera doing the vocals. What is a little bit sludgier? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Does it sound like Pantera?
No, it's not that technical. It's more, sludgier kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in like a deep dive into post rock, mainly because heavy and lighter stuff, but mainly because when I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff done, vocals will pull me out of the moment. Like if I get into the zone, vocals will just like take me out of it. So
yeah. Usually when I work, I like to listen to instrumental music as well. So more guitar based.
Yep. I'm waiting on the new Russian Circles, which is coming out, I think, in next week.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Mogwai fan too. So.
Mogwai is one of those ones I should have heard, but I never get around to. I really need to.
It's kind of all over the place, so you might listen to it and like not care, and then you'll listen to it again and find something different in it. I don't know. But again, it's like not, it's not like driving music. It's like sit down and draw for 3 hours music.
Yeah, that's what Godspeed You Black Emperor is good for. Sit down and draw music.
I got to see them last year.
Did you really?
Yep. It's weird. They played Boston, and then they played a little brewery that's like right outside like 30 minutes away, but I had just seen them, so I didn't. It was an outdoor show too. I wish now, hindsight, looking back at it, I wish I had gone and seen the outdoor show, but it's just like an add-on night, like a Thursday or something. So
Yeah, I saw them maybe at this point 15 years ago, and then I got a speeding ticket that night, and then the cop tells me, he goes like, I don't know, somehow it came up I was coming from a show, because like how big I am, like I don't try to get out speeding tickets, they're gonna give me a ticket. But he goes, where are you coming from? And I was like, oh, I went and saw Godspeed You Black Emperor, and he actually knew who it was. He's like, oh yeah, it's a good show, man. Like, so I'm talking
Here's
to him
your
about
ticket.
that while he's writing me a ticket.
Nice.
So,
bastard, he's supposed to give you a pass, man.
nobody gives me a pass, man. Come on. As big as I am, people big like me don't get passes, man. What about movies, Henry? Have you seen anything good or interesting lately? Are you a big movie guy at all?
Yeah, I watch a lot of movies and series and stuff. I actually like the new Alien Earth series.
Oh yeah,
it was better than I thought, because I didn't like the latest movie at all. Because I'm a huge fan of the old stuff, but the series was, pretty cool. You have to take it for what it is. It's like a spin-off.
I agree. Yeah. I was kind of against it because I'm a huge original Alien fan.
Yeah.
And Eli kept pushing it on me, so I gave it a second chance and went back. And like you just said, you take it for what it is. You know, and that's not a bad idea across the board. Sometimes you can get so stuck with the source material that you can't give something new a chance. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know nothing about it. I think, is it Earth or something? I don't know. I really know nothing about it. Oh, it is Earth, right?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
You don't end up doing album covers with your style and your approach to stuff?
A little. I made a little bit of that kind of work, but nothing like major.
Right.
And some of I got asked, like, I get the question, but usually it's the budget thing for the bands.
Right.
And then some bands can be hard to work with them, because usually in a band you're like 4 or 5 people, and everybody wants to have a say about the image.
Yeah, good point.
So
yeah, it doesn't always work out financially either. So bands
No.
usually don't have a lot of money.
No, so it's usually the financial stuff, or it's too complicated. They want too much, and they don't have So I would like to make more album covers, but it has to be on both terms, so it's still like my style, because sometimes people ask and it's so outside of what I'm doing, so it feels like the task is way too big.
I feel like we've talked about that on the show before, where it's like a client will come to you and want your stuff, and then they start making changes, and before you know it, you're not even doing your work anymore. So
exactly,
I think it's kind of a weird thing that happens.
Yeah.
I think you've spoke to that, John. I'm pretty sure you've talked about that in the past too.
Probably. It's strange. I kind of, I am unpredictable, so I don't blame people sometimes. You know what I mean? It mostly comes down to, it's because I don't decide what the piece is going to be, whether it's color, whether it's black and white or anything, until I do the piece.
Yeah.
Which is just a part of my process, because I don't know myself, generally.
Henry, do you ever go back in with an eraser and pull stuff out on that pencil stuff? I haven't been watching if you've been doing it.
Yeah, no. Usually I don't. I try. Sometimes I erase stuff. It's more when I do the main design. Sometimes I erase a lot,
right.
But then not for pulling like the highlights or anything. I try to leave the paper.
Right.
And I don't want to erase too much. I think it's just some scribbles is only adding to the energy of the drawing. So
yeah, I agree with that. It's the show cat.
Oh, you could hear her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time she hears people talk, she thinks it's time for her to talk. So
oh, that's cool.
as you guys can see, I'm making an absolute mess.
Nice. That's my reminder. Post art pretty soon.
Okay.
We got a little time. We got time.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. I'm making. This is how you embarrass yourself on a stream, right there.
Check questions here. Son O is coming back to Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, if you have questions, please ask.
Somebody saying down rules. I need to check the new song out. Yeah. Ask us questions. So, hey, here's a question. I have a question. You said you have some sketchbooks. Can we see some of your sketchbooks?
Yeah, sure.
Look at some of the stuff you got laying there.
You can take a few pages from this. I think this is the one I've been drawing the most. This is how it. Let's see, the glare.
Oh, sweet.
No, looks good. Pull it. If it's all on the right side, pull it over so our images aren't covering it.
Oh, I could just make them full screen.
No, this is fine.
Okay.
And then I can try to. Let's see.
No, it actually looks good. We're good.
Yeah.
That's really nice, man.
Yeah. Here's this one.
Damn. All right, that's glary. That's.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Lost picture. There we go.
Man, that's beautiful. So
man,
that's all.
I was gonna say I didn't know that was a sketchbook page. I just assumed that was a big drawing. Actually, that's amazing.
It just started like the other one. I just keep on adding, and yeah.
Wow.
So no erasing. That's all. You just left paper, and you're building it out around everything.
Yeah, yeah.
That's your tattooing showing through right there. That's definitely, that thing's amazing.
And it's like some concept stuff.
Wow. Sleeve. Yeah, working on a sleeve.
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah.
Damn, that's good.
Wow, you plan out the sleeve like that detailed, like that?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah.
Is that work that's been done, or is that you trying to like get people in?
Yeah, just get people in and see what's possible. And sometimes
Right.
they pick it. So I get an email like somebody liked my sketch, then I just book it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's more rough like this.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, that's great.
So you promote the image and then you try to see if someone wants to do it. Is that kind of what you do?
Dude, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Really nice, that's a nice piece. Shit.
Actually, this one is, I tattooed this at the convention. So this was the sketch I gave to the customer. We're going to do something like this. And yeah.
And then just go for it.
Yeah.
It feels like there's like paint layered on top of that. Honestly, this is really cool. Wow, that skull is amazing. Now, these are really good, dude. These would make an amazing sketchbook. This stuff is powerful.
Henry, you should print a book, really, man.
Yeah.
Those are great. Yeah, I always assumed there was some level of paint or watercolor to it as well. I didn't know they were just all pencil.
Yeah.
Nice. So what is it? Is this like you relaxing after work? Is this morning drawings?
Yeah, it's whenever.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like this when somebody just wanted a leg sleeve and basically I can do whatever. So that's when I try some ideas out.
So that's you working it out, and then you just get a rough idea, and then you go in and you break out the Sharpies and build it from there.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Oh wait, so I'm sorry I missed that. So you don't do the transfer onto the skin. You actually just draw in Sharpie.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
People kind of do that kind of stuff. My buddy Matt, all the stuff he's done on my arm is drawn on.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some
Wow.
books.
That's amazing, man.
Let's see. This is the watercolor stuff.
Wow. Wow. Really nice, dude.
I think this is the first I did in this. Yeah, some ink.
Yeah. Was that hot press?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Do you like the cold press? Do you ever mess with it? The more rougher surface.
I think I prefer this one.
Yeah.
Because I tried the rougher stuff, but it didn't suit me. So
Right.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, some quick watercolor stuff.
Yeah, that's really good. Wow. Yeah, it's really impressive, dude.
Yeah, really. And then how long does it take you to make a watercolor like that? Are those fairly quick watercolors, or
Yeah, I think it's like maybe 1 hour with the drying time in between. So so they're pretty quick, like half an hour, 1 hour, something. And I think that's why it's number one. I bought this book, and that's when I decided to just start drawing with more inks last summer.
Right.
So it was my task to fill this up during my vacation last summer. So it's yeah.
Right.
And this one we used our T-shirts for a band and stuff. So
is this all the Pentel you were talking about?
I think this is like microns, and yeah, it's mixed, I think.
Right. Huh.
Wait, if that's number one, then how many sketchbooks have you done since last summer?
I'm on number 3 right now in the same series, and then I have the red one.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh man. Another person make me feel like I'm not drawing enough, man. I better start drawing on the couch. Shit.
Yeah. Get on that couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, those are fantastic, man.
They really are.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. So will you repurpose any of this and use it for the shop to make T-shirt stickers and stuff?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of every drawing you do can be something. It doesn't have to be even a sketchbook drawing. That's what I'm all about these days. Yeah. Nice, man.
This is with a brush pen only.
Okay.
A little bit looser stuff.
Right.
This is when I went straight in with the inks as well, like this one's.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's super freeing.
Yeah.
It's a good exercise. I have a ballpoint pen morning book that I jump around quite a bit. I usually go a couple weeks on one thing and then I get moving. That's really nice.
Yeah.
You have really good shapes for like all the skulls you're doing. Your shapes are really, really, really good.
Thank you.
But yeah, like just keeping like a ballpoint pen sketchbook or a brush pen sketchbook and just sticking it out and keep going, you'll learn so much. You're just free. I think tattooing does that too, to be honest. I think when you spend a lot of time tattooing, when you go back to doing art, the line doesn't matter as much as it meant before because it matters a lot more on the skin, until you realize it doesn't. But, tattooers will understand that.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Incredible pieces, man, really.
Yeah,
Thanks for showing us that, man.
Yeah. My sketchbooks are all thumbnails now. They're all scribbles. They're almost like trash at this point, man.
Do you still make time even when you're busy to get some sketchbook stuff going? And I guess I mean like unrelated to any actual work.
Yeah. Or who are you
Talking to John?
Yeah.
Oh, me?
Sorry. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be, but I'm like, I never seem to have time these days. But I'm trying to. It's been a real struggle lately.
Yeah.
I mean, Henry obviously has has been doing it. I mean, I see somebody like that. I'm like, really, there's no excuse. I should be doing it too. Right?
Yeah, but you guys, you draw all the time. I see it. You post like every day almost.
I try to.
Yeah.
Eric definitely does.
I enjoy it. It's like, people talk about burning out. I don't, I'll probably burn out after this, but I just, it's my relaxation. So,
yeah.
But
it's funny. I just had coffee with a friend of mine. He said the same thing. He really enjoys it. I feel like I'm the only person who doesn't enjoy it, I guess.
I think it comes and goes, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've not always been like that. I don't know. I think it comes and goes. I think
some days it's only feels like work, but it's usually the day if I don't have to draw, I don't draw. Like if I'm feeling like that, I just do something else.
Okay, so even the sketchbook stuff, because you have a ton of it for a year.
Yeah.
Even on that stuff, if you don't feel it, you're not drawing. You're just like,
No.
I'll do something. You're not like going like, oh, I need to sit down and do a sketch today.
No.
Okay.
And usually I draw this almost all those sketches are when my girlfriend goes to bed and I'm sitting in front of the TV late and I just draw.
Oh,
okay.
See, the couch for me, if I go near the couch, then I'm not drawing because it just doesn't work for me. I like go near the couch after dinner. That's it. I get no work done after that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a morning guy now. I was always a nighttime artist, and I'm a morning. I get my favorite stuff done in the morning. I don't know why. Probably tattooing, actually. That's probably why.
Yeah, I just burn myself out. I stay up late and I wake up early, and then I'm exhausted all the time.
We're in show mode now. At least I am. It's like everything is getting ready for another show. So like going to Hell City, Phoenix, I did this thing called Wet Paint with Sean Crystal, and it was basically just sit down and make art in front of people. And I was really excited because I've been so busy with so much other stuff, and I haven't really been, relaxed drawing. And it took me a day to get into it, but then I finally did. But yeah, right now it's a little too busy. I don't really like it. I like a blend of tattooing, doing art. I like splitting up my week, and I'm not finding that's happening right now with all the conventions coming up.
Yeah, Henry, how often do you do a show?
Nowadays, maybe I do like I don't know, maybe 3 conventions a year or something. But back in the day, I used to travel more in Europe, and I maybe did it every other month. I did something. So now it's usually the Stockholm convention and then maybe 2 other conventions.
And you said that's coming up. You're doing that show soon?
Yeah, next week I'm being in Stockholm.
So what do you do for that? Sorry, what's that?
It's a really nice convention. It's I've been there for over 10 years every year. So
do you go in and just bring pre-drawns? Do you go in just freehand? Do you kind of have people that you've been working on for years that keep coming back? How does that show go for you?
Usually I try to bring a client or pre-book it at least, so I know so the client can sit for a long time, and it's not in a hurry as well. So I can like try to create something cool and not feel the stress.
Are you entering stuff like in
Yeah,
competitions?
I used to a lot.
Right.
I was competing a lot for a while and not so much anymore. And if I get a nice piece done, I sometimes put it up because it's more for the show as well, because I know some organizers and they really, I do it for them as well because it's for the show. So if everybody should show what they've been doing during the session, because it's part of the show.
Yep. It was pretty foreign for me when I came into the first tattoo show, and it's like, everybody's getting up on stage and showing what they've been working on.
Yeah.
And it made no sense to my comic book show brain, everything's so isolated in a comic show. It definitely had more of a sense of community, more like I don't know. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It's a lot of fun. Sean Crystal and I had so much fun at Hell City.
Yeah, because some people think it's only about the competing part of it, but it's not. It's like showing what you do.
Right. I think there's a certain amount of people that it is that, but there's a certain amount of people that just want to lift each other up. So yeah.
Lately, I've been asked to be a judge on conventions, and that's pretty cool because then I get to see everything up close.
Oh yeah. That would just stress me out.
Yeah.
I'm a hermit at heart. Somebody's pointing out my Skull Factory days. I had a thing called Skull Factory like 26 years ago. All I did was skulls. Go figure.
Yeah, everybody, anybody else who did sketches, we got quite a few sketches, but anybody else with sketches, send them in.
I'm going to check. Yep. Hold on a sec. I'll send you something. All right. I'm going to send you an updated Matt sketch.
Okay.
I don't know if I attached everybody's names, so...
No, you didn't. So you're going to have to name them.
All right. I'll quickly go through. You want to start putting them up? It's 8:42.
Yeah, I'll put them up in a little bit. Yeah.
All right, let me know. And then I'll try to... It's not too many. I think we can figure it out.
Okay.
So when you're not making music, tattooing, drawing... You're like a food guy. What's your pastime other than that? Or are you just like a go create kind of guy?
Please tell me you're a foodie.
Yeah, I like food. I like cooking. Yeah. Yeah, but for me, it's a relaxation. Coming home like a Friday, just cook and have a nice glass of beer or whatever. And, do some cooking.
Do you cook, John, or are you just a eater?
I can cook. I hate cooking. Apparently I'm decent, but I don't like it. So I cook for other people, or I'll cook for other people, but I won't. But for myself, I don't care.
Yeah.
All right, you sent me everything, right?
I believe you have everything that we have as of right now.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. As I speak, we got something in.
Is that ink or watercolor?
Sorry, I can't do two things at once. All right. Now this is like a new thing that I'm doing with. Like I normally like watercolors, but I've been a big fan of the Higgins fade-proof kind of pigmented ink for years, and I kind of got back to it, and I do a lot of drawing with these two Prismacolor pencils. I mean, not Prismacolor, these color erase pencils. One's a lavender, one's a, I think it's called a purple. It's covered up by the label here. But tonally, they connect. And at one point, I broke out this Violet Higgins, and tonally, it connects to everything. So I kind of got into layering all these, they really mesh well, and then I can bring like a pink on top of it or a color on top of it. But yeah, it's what I found lately is I like that it doesn't reactivate and it doesn't come up, and I can stack, the tones a little more.
Oh yeah.
And then if I want to bring in watercolors afterwards, I can. The other thing I'm doing, which I think is kind of a new thing for me, is I do the drawing and then I soak it with water. And this pencil in particular, all that pink, I don't know if you can actually see it. It's not, you really can't see it in the photo that much, but there's a lot of pink tone in throughout all of this. And that's basically the pencil just running throughout the piece, creating like an underpainting. So yeah. So pretty pumped about it. I'm having a lot of fun with it right now.
Did you say there's pink on there?
Yeah, you really can't see it. I don't know if you can see this one I did in Hell City. This is when I kind of figured out this method, but you see all the pinks in that?
Yeah.
That one's easier to see because of the texture paper, but a lot of that pink is pulling up from the pencil itself. So yeah, but then I'll bring a little bit of red watercolor in after that on top. I do like bringing watercolor in at the end. So it's just something I'm trying to figure out, something I'm trying to work out. But yeah. And I actually have a Higgins. I got a shout out to Matt. I actually have a Higgins bottle on my arm. So
that's cool.
Yeah. I don't know what that says about me. All right. Getting more submissions.
Oh man, I just uploaded the file. All right. Send them over.
Okay. All right. After this, if you haven't sent it, we'll post it online. Now we see what Eli does every week, every month.
I know, this is like totally distracting me now. I'm like looking for a certain comment.
All right. If you want to throw them up, I'll try to figure out who they are.
Okay. Well, give me a few minutes. Keep drawing.
Okay. All right.
All right. And then I'm going to answer one person. Alone in Vegas podcast. He says he has Song of Revelation from Ape, Alternative Press Expo from 2000. He's one of the few people that has my photocopied zines. I can't believe those even still exist. But thank you, man. I'm glad you kept that.
Anything exciting coming up for you, Henry? Anything you're like pumped about other than the record and the shows? Like you're already doing a lot, but
not really right now. I haven't. I don't have any plans right now.
Right.
It's like just trying to get. Yeah, I want a tattoo. That's
in the new shop.
Yeah, and then we have the live shows with the band. We have about 5 booked, I think, this year.
That's cool.
5 shows.
Is that like a nice release for you?
Yeah. So they're before we release the album, because there's so much work on the album. So we just gonna play right now, and we have the old set list we are playing. So
how far do you tour? How far out do you go? Do you stick local?
Yeah, it's in Sweden, like mid Sweden. So a couple of hours.
Right. You really don't have any support. This is you guys again doing it all yourself. So
yeah,
it's like you do it yourself.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But we're gonna start hunting for a record label just to maybe get some help with promotion and whatever can help.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you go into art mode in the winter? Do you just like knuckle down and get a bunch of art done?
Yeah, usually I paint much more because it's so cold here, and cold and dark, so there's not much to do.
Right.
That's why I think like the music scene in Sweden, why it's so many bands playing and stuff, I think it's because the climate. So people don't know what else to do in the winter time, so they're like doing some indoor sports or yeah, skiing or playing in bands.
Did you grow up there? Where'd you grow up?
Yeah, I've grown up in the same city, so I've been here all the time.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you go skiing?
No, I used to do a little bit of snowboarding when I was younger. I was skateboarding a lot until I was like 18 or something. But then, yeah, I found rock and roll.
That's cool. I blew it so much on snowboarding. That's not for me, man. I'm too clumsy.
Okay, yeah, it's fun, but it's yeah. Right now, I'm too afraid to hurt myself. No.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. You get older, man.
Yeah.
It takes a lot longer to bounce back.
Yeah.
We're gonna switch over to sketches that everybody can send in. Eric's gonna have to name off who they are.
All right,
because we don't have Eli. So
that's
here,
that's Matt Driscoll. That's what's that?
I'm just gonna say, how's that so detailed, being so small? I don't know how any of you guys do this, man.
Yeah, he's kind of on this kick. He's been this is some of the stuff that he was inspired by watching our show. So he started watching the show and he started breaking out these. I think it's on Arches, Hot Press, and it's all gouache too, which blows my mind because I absolutely hate gouache. It's like it just does not work for my brain. So yeah, that's one of the pieces that he did. He started on one of the shows and he eventually finished it up.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
And then we have this one.
Well, I think that's what he was working on tonight. That's another one of the dinosaurs he's working on now.
Okay, so did he do an ink drawing and then do gouache over it? Is that what he did?
I think he pencils and yeah, builds it up from there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, everybody should check his shit out, man. He is he's pretty great. Matt Driscoll goes by Raptor Laser on Instagram. You should check out his stuff.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
And that's another one of his that he's working on. I think that's for a client. I don't know if which client that's for, but you can see the tattoo needle face thing. So and another, I think it's the same size and it's gouache. So
wow.
So they're small, like the first one.
They're very small. They're like, I want to say 5x7, maybe 6x9. No, maybe 5x7. They're tiny.
That's insane.
I gotta try it. I just gotta see what it's like, man. Here we go.
All right, give me a second.
I think that's Unhinged. That's Jason Bascom, right? Or
that was one of the first Unhinged.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yep. Unhinged.
Cool, man. I'm gonna assume. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's a comic or whatever. I know he does comics and things like that, so he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He's got all that spatter on his drawing board, and he's got a crow quill going. So
oh yeah, he's still using it, man.
Multiple points.
Yeah,
points to you, dude.
That's awesome.
All right,
that one
cool.
just came in. Nope, where is it? Sorry, guys, I'm trying here.
Using the brush pens I use too, and I think that brush is a new brush a friend gave me that I don't know what brand that is, but they're amazing.
Yeah, I've seen those at the art store. I was about to buy one of those as well.
Okay, they're really good.
I'm going to slaughter the name. I'm sorry. Anikin Udofia.
Okay.
I don't see an Instagram, so
okay.
If we're going to post all this stuff, so if you guys want your Instagram tag, just send it to us, please.
Yeah, send us a note. But
I love that one. That's beautiful.
Beautiful piece. Fantastic piece.
Okay, this is a big fan of Henry. Where did it go? Big fan of Mrdist, my inspiration and maestro. Thank you guys. Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Yuri Morok. Man,
that's cool.
Where's Eli?
Really cool.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at this.
All right, that's a great piece. There we go. That's cool.
That is Joshua Castro.
Cool. Awesome.
That one's pretty awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
I like the eyeballs on that one.
Yeah.
That's him as well.
Okay, nice. Man, people draw fast, man.
Yeah.
We got another one too, which I'll send you. We should put this one in.
Okay. And this one right here?
That one is... which one is that? Nope. Nope. Oh, boy. Did really bad at this. Is that Joshua Castro again? It might be. Yep, that's Joshua Castro.
Okay, cool. Now, what was this? Did you sent this?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it looked like a Rick Veitch comic page, but let's see what he said.
Okay.
Full disclosure, drawing was already done. I was doing Photoshop work. This is Kyle Byrne, Bourne. And it really reminds me of the old Rick Veitch comic stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's.
But it was done ahead of time.
Okay.
Obviously.
Let me see if I could add this other one you just sent me.
Which will be Erica Perridge. It's kind of cool.
Okay, there we go.
That's nice.
Awesome.
Cool.
It's either tone paper or putting a bunch of tone down on the paper. I like that.
Yeah, very nice. Nice sketches, everybody. Yeah, thank you so much.
If we missed any, you're going to have to forgive us because, we're doing the best we can here. We're
trying to. So let's see. Let's see the sketch, Henry. Is it finished, or are you going to do more work on that?
I don't know. Just a sketch, so maybe. Yeah. This is.
That's really good. Like how many mouths just show up in your pieces. There's just like random shapes, and then a mouth shows up. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. But that's usually how I, especially if I'm just sketching and don't think, then I just let the hand find some shapes, or I want a certain flow or something, and then I just try to see what could be there. So
right. That paper, that's kind of like an off-white paper, if I remember correctly. You can put like white paint on top of that too, and it really stands out in person.
Yeah, it's a little bit yellowish, I would say.
Yeah. That paper's good, actually.
Yeah. Do you have it? I mean, last question, because I know we're at the end. Do you have any idea what you're doing to these pieces? Like you're adding the mouth or whatever, or is it just all like freestyle? You just all kind of do it as you think of it?
Yeah, usually it's freestyle. Cool. I would say. And yeah, sometimes I can watch a movie or whatever, see something that I'm like, that's a cool idea. I just want to add something, or like a shape of some horns that I see on an animal. I would like, what could I do with that? Or where could I add it? So sometimes I do like super quick sketches, like a few seconds, just to keep the memory for the next day or whatever.
Cool.
Do you ever go back into them? Do you like go back into your sketchbook, or once you kind of turn the page, you're done?
Usually I turn the page and I'm done.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, there we go.
There's my mess.
That's really cool.
I say leave the ink blots, man. Just go with it, man. Yeah.
I just do this. I just kind of test. I should have kept going with the brush testing on the paper. Who cares, right? Sketchbook.
Or just add a few more.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting comment about the comic page right here. So there you go.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Kubert school guy. All right.
Is that Kubert school? Okay.
Yeah, Veitch was one of the original group.
Cool.
And Bissett and Tottleben and all those guys.
Really? I actually didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. No, we'll get Bissett on here one day and we'll talk all about that stuff.
Cool. So this is another week of me making a mess. I don't know what it is about it, but that's what this show has turned into for me, like these quick, messy sketches. So cool. That's a disaster. But and then I have this one right here. So, but I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. So
yeah.
Go to the last one, that darker blue. What is that blue you're using? No, the other one. Because I feel like you've used that same pen repeatedly on the show. That kind of like a
yeah. Well, what's funny is this is actually a new pen, steel blue.
Yeah.
No, my other ones are actually an ink. I'm actually searching for a permanent version of that color I've been using. This one's fairly close actually, but it's not permanent.
Yeah, it's got a nice, it's like an indigo. Could you fill those pens?
Yeah, I think so, actually.
Yeah, you can buy the cartridge, I think, for those.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I've been into lately.
What's the paper? Just random paper you got laying around?
Oh, so the papers I'm trying out here's what it is right here. It's some kind of Japanese art paper. It's actually super thin, but it has like some kind of backing on it that I guess makes it more durable. It's not really good for anything other than brush drawing, but it's actually really nice for that. Yeah, because I've been drawing on like loose photocopy paper lately, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to have like a nicer paper, I guess.
Is that the Sumi ink company?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know, it looks cool. It's got like a nice tooth to it.
Cool. Well, let me see.
9 on the dot. Henry, what anything you want to plug other than we've talked about pretty much everything? But,
No, not really.
Well, your shows that are coming up.
Yeah. I don't even know the cities. The next show is in Falun. That's the only one I really know by. Yeah. It's 26th September.
Okay. And then are you looking for new people or new clients for your shop? Where's your shop located?
Yeah, it's in Örebro in middle of Sweden, and I'm always looking for new clients. So just email me if you want to come in contact. I prefer email than sending on Instagram because it can be a mess having requests everywhere. That's why I usually just tell people to email me, and I try to get back as soon as possible.
I had to learn that, like, you know, especially now managing all my clients at this point is you really got to organize it. So it's like everything's about scheduling. It's like it's a way that I've never worked in my life, and it's so good for me. So
yeah.
Cool.
And then what's your email? Did you give your email and I missed it, or?
No, it's booking.mrdist gmail.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. Something threw up on my computer, so that's but I think you guys can hear me, so that's all right.
No, we're good. Can you actually post our next guest? We should talk about our next guest really quickly.
Let me see if I can do that. There we go.
There he is, Angry Blue. That's going to be our next guest on September 23rd. He's an illustrator, designer. He's just been around forever. He's been an inspiration for a long, long time, this guy. So if you haven't seen his stuff, go check it out. And he will be here next month, September 23rd. And we'll be drawing and talking. He's a screen printer too. So I want to talk about some of the screen printing stuff because I'm a big fan of that art form. So
it's very difficult. I enjoy screen printing as a process, but it's very difficult to do well. So
yeah, he physically does it too. He's pretty dynamic artist. He's great. So we're excited about that. Yeah. And John, awesome. What do you have? Where are you going next? Do you have anything you want to?
Well, me and you are going to be on Sean's show next week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ink Pulp, and then August 30th is Cape and Cowl Con in the San Francisco Bay Area, and then we're going to be at Dragon Con, both you and me.
Yeah, anybody can be in Atlanta wants to come talk to us. We're going to be right next to each other. Yeah. we're so good at this.
Shows weird stuff. I heard Dragon Con's really weird, so shows real stuff. Shows weird costumes or something, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to you experiencing that. Then we're also going to be at New York Comic Con this year, so John and I will be together, hopefully, at New York Comic Con.
Cool.
Bunch of stuff coming up. Yeah.
All right,
Henry. Henry, thank you so much for joining us, man.
Thank you.
This was a really fun show.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Your work's spectacular, and I was a big fan. And after seeing those sketchbooks, I mean, unbelievable. You're an incredible artist, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Take care, and we'll see you
All
in
right.
September.
Hang around, Henry. We'll talk in a minute.
Yeah.
But thanks, everybody. We'll see you next month.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in.